right, this is just my melted marshmallow. I use 2.5 of the large marshmallows to get this much, and we went ahead with our orange food coloring and making this super orange for our really festive dessert idea. And I did use a stick of butter when melting this as well to help it on out. So we're just gonna make sure we get all that marshmallow colored with our food coloring. You can use a natural food coloring as well. I just have, like, you know, the store versions. All right, just like that. Oof, so good. And now, of course, we need to use our Rice Krispies. I just got the store generic version. We're gonna go in with that entire bag and get this nice and mixed up together. I absolutely love Rice Krispies, and this idea is just gonna be so good. Okay, that is nice and mixed up, or as much as my arm strength will let me. I'm gonna go ahead and move this aside and bringing out our already pre-greased with some pan bowl. And I try to find something as round as possible. We're just gonna take this mixture just right into this bowl. I love how vibrant orange this is. And just go ahead and get this all in here. Now that we have that into our bowl, I'm gonna move this aside just real quick, and I'm going to bring out my saran wrap. And I got 2 large pieces just right next to each other. We need a big enough area to make this work. We're gonna take our bowl. This is why the pre-grease was the right choice. Go ahead and just lift that right on up. We have most of our shape that we need. Let's just go ahead and wrap this Rice Krispie right on up. Make sure you seal off all those edges and just give it a little bit of a more shaping to make it a little bit rounder on the bottom. Beautiful, just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and take our baker's twine. I'm gonna find my end here, there we go. Unravel this and go ahead and place it right here on the bottom. And we're going to go ahead, give it a nice tug. We want these indents right into that Rice Krispie treat. And let's go ahead and tie that off and then keep going around and do the same thing. Give it some nice indents. All right, now you should have something that looks just like this with all these cute little dimplings. We're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna toss this in the fridge to cool down. You can also let it rest on your counter, but fridge makes it faster. All right, this just came out of the fridge. Now we're ready to go ahead and make this the best holiday and fall themed dessert that you can think of with just a few ingredients. So let's go ahead, take off those strings. We don't need them anymore. And let's carefully unwrap our beautiful pumpkin shaped Rice Krispie treat. Now be careful when doing this because you don't want to peel back that marshmallow too much. So just take your time, make sure that it stays pretty in place, just like this. Doesn't that just look beautiful? All right, I'm gonna flip it over real quick so we can get the bottom off. Just like that, and then flip it right back over. I love that, it looks so cute. Now we're just going to go ahead, take my knife, and I'm just going to stab it in and then twist it because we are going to need a little centerpiece. And for that, I'm just going to bring out my Twix. If you have something else you think that would work, go for it. But I have found that Twix works perfectly for this. You just shove that right on in the center to create our cute little stem. All right, now we'll just take our knife and we're going to slice into this like it was a cake, almost like a Rice Krispie cake. I just love this idea so much. And who doesn't love Rice Krispies? All right, let's go ahead and take our pumpkin slice Ooh, super marshmallowy right here. And you can serve it just like this, add some whipped cream, but I'm just gonna try it because why not? Cheers. Delicious.